Hello, Hedy. There we are again. Podcast number 4 already. We're so freshly started that can still count the episodes.
Yes, number 4. Who had ever imagined that 1 month ago?
Or a few months ago, where you would not
Indeed,
ever
indeed.
go public.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, interesting. And slowly we go from one subject to the other
definitely. And
because there
we
is a lot of information.
look at all the books on network marketing
Yes.
or
And
personal
personal
development.
development.
Indeed. So, last podcast, we talked about what kind of person do you need to be to succeed within network marketing.
hmm
And this time I wanted to talk a bit more about the company itself. So, what do you check for with a company in network marketing?
You're talking about me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, what I
absolutely.
did. Okay. Well, you know that within network marketing, you are introduced by somebody else who is already connected to that company to join
Hmm.
for products or services, or to join the company because it is a possibility to earn an extra income,
Hmm.
right? So let's suppose you introduce me to company XYZ, and I start asking questions. I never just join. And then first I want to know, what kind of company is it?
What do you look for?
Is it a family company? Are there investors involved? Because investors always want their money first before the field gets paid. What is the structure of the company? Uh,
So, you would rather go for a family company or a LLC, for example, instead of the one with the investors.
yes, my experience with companies where investors were involved is not good. To tell you the truth, is very bad,
Yeah.
because when it comes to the issue, when a company doesn't pay you out on time what is promised,
Mm-mm.
and you have no clue that there are investors behind it, to say, okay, it's enough, your turnover is not enough, we want our investment back, and
Mm-hmm.
then you see what you're going to do. I had that experience. I don't want that anymore. So I
Mm.
that's why I ask, oh, what kind of company is it? Who is behind it?
To your opinion, just crossed my mind, would it make sense for a network marketing company with its values it has that it would have investors at all?
Yes, it is possible, but are it investors to take
Mm-hmm.
uh, the
Money out?
return on investment, or are it silent partners
Yeah,
with
well,
no voting, with no whatsoever,
but commitment to the company or the product or whatever.
because there is a connection
Mm.
somehow with
Okay.
the owners?
Mm. So you look at the company structure. What else? You talked a bit about owners. Can you tell me more?
Yeah, well, I would like to get to know the owner or the owners, who is behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Are they open for a conversation? Uh, do they come over? I have to say this: most companies are based in outside Europe. There are a few European companies, but I have known two companies that were owned in Holland, but they didn't have a long life.
Mm.
Um, so they come to a foreign company comes to Europe. Holland, the Netherlands, is an important hub for the rest of Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say the owners live in the United Kingdom. When will I meet them? When will I meet the corporate? When will I meet the people that are responsible for paying me out for what I do in the field?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know.
But in network marketing, it's not very common if you start out just on the lowest level, as to say, that you're like, I want to meet the owner. Can you get me to him or
You
her?
say it right. It's not very common, but I am not very common.
That is so true. Yep.
I'll find my way.
Mm-hmm.
And not just as if I know it all. No, I have a lot of value to offer. And the person that introduced me in a company is spreading the word. And then it comes by itself. It's a natural thing.
Yeah. And you want to look them in the eyes, right?
Exactly.
Mm.
So when there is a regional meeting or an international meeting, I'm always there on the first row and I look them in the eye. And when there is a dinner, I sit at their table and I ask my questions. And until now, nobody ever thought that was a nuisance.
Mm.
No, on the contrary.
Nice. Okay, so we've had the company structure, we've had the owners. What
Owners.
else do you look at?
Well, as you know, in network marketing, you're getting paid for what you do, for the
Mm-hmm.
actions you take. So there is a compensation, a structure. It's called compensation plan. I want to see that upfront before I join a company.
Mm-hmm.
And what I said before, I look at the company, I look at the owners, I look at the compensation plan. It's the total of all those facts
Mm-hmm.
that make me make a decision
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
if I want to join or not. And practically almost every network marketing company rewards someone who introduce the company or the product to another,
Mm-hmm.
that the other person signs up,
Mm-hmm.
becomes a distributor, him or herself, with a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a second structure that is the commissions that you get out of the network. But that's hard work too. Now you can imagine if you have to do the same work and your bonus is 10 euros or 100 euros
Mm-hmm.
or more than 100 euros. That helps make a decision. Why would you work your butt off, excuse the word, for 10 euros if you can earn for the same work 100 euros? Supposedly that the companies are in the same field.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about congruency earlier. I, Hedy, have to be congruent with the company, with the product, with the service, with the compensation plan. Because if I am not congruent, who am I fooling?
Yeah, makes sense. And does it also matter to you if we talk about the compensation plan, how it is divided? So if there's a great amount going of bonus going to signing people up, for example, instead of bonus for delivering products, does that matter to you?
No, yeah. There are different things. Sign up, easy. Sign in, yes, get the money.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. You'll find out for yourself. Hey, do you know it well enough? You can do it yourself. No, not for me. I want to know if my sponsor, the person that introduced me, is as enthusiastic or more enthusiastic
Mm-hmm.
than I am, so that we can work together, that we can build together. Now, if I join a company just for the product,
Mm-hmm.
to get the product for a lower price, that's a different story. Then
Mm-hmm.
I'm a preferred customer.
Yeah.
Yes. And if I join the company because I want to build a network and a structure and eventually residual income, that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
And the residual income always comes from the team that you've been building together. And that's not called a bonus, that's called commission.
Mm-hmm. So, with regard to that, the one who is sponsoring you is also very important to you.
Yeah, I can deny a sponsor because there is not I'm not completely the sponsor doesn't have to be congruent with me. I have to be congruent with
Mm-hmm.
the sponsor. But you know what? I like what I've seen so far. And then I find out that somebody else that I know very well is already involved. Then I can, well, not exactly like that, but then I can go to that person. Hey, you know what? I've learned and I prefer to work with you.
Yeah, let's take it back a
We
bit.
have to take that backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, because you also not only you look at the compensation plan, but you also look at the policy.
Policies, procedures, and those are most of the time 30
Yeah,
pages.
nobody goes through them most of the time.
You cross them off, terms and conditions, policies and procedures, agree, agree, agree. I don't. I want to see them
Yeah.
first. Now, if it is a sponsor that has no clue where I am talking about, we can do that together. Because in the end, that sponsor has to give it to me.
Mm-hmm. And then he knows himself or herself as well.
And then I go, and not only once, I take,
Notes.
no, the comp for lice.
Yeah.
I go through it and then I check it out and then I make some notes indeed. So, okay, this is not allowed. This is absolutely not allowed. Oh, this. Oh, okay. I can bend that a little bit in case. And um,
Yeah, so getting back to the example you just gave, it can be that in those procedures or policy is stated that you have a 30 days make up your mind
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing,
So,
right?
that, indeed. So let's say sponsor ABC. I joined him, and then I felt, oh, he's not working with me. And when it says in the policies and procedures that you can rethink within 30 days, then I can withdraw
Yeah.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I find you at a meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and then, hey, I didn't know you were in this company too. Come on, let's work together,
Mm-hmm.
and then you will be my sponsor.
Yeah.
Some companies have that opportunity. Same with products, eh? You
Mm-hmm.
have 100% guarantee, not good money back,
Mm-hmm.
but within the first 30
Yeah,
days. It is important.
it is. Yeah.
I'm not like I jump into it. I used to do that when I was younger.
Mm-hmm. Jump in the system, the network marketing system, no matter what.
Uh, I've become wiser